Coming up on Juice and Java, the Cupid's Chase 5K race is finishing up right behind me. I'll have more on that event and the cause it's supporting soon.
And the University Union Riff-Off is just a day away. Stay tuned for a live interview with the organizers.
And one local chocolate shop is stirring up sweetness for their biggest day of the year. All that and more, Juice and Java starts right now.
Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. I'm Riley Underwood.
And I'm Isabella Galan. Thanks for starting your morning with us.
Every February, runners take to Liverpool for a special race for charity.
Last year, over 11,000 runners joined nationwide, and our Zara Savanto is there now to show us what's going on. Zara, how's it looking out there?
Good morning, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. And while some people are spending their Valentine's Day maybe sleeping in or getting brunch, some runners spent their morning doing the Cupid's Chase 5K race down here in Onondaga Lake Park. And so honestly, that's something I give props to them for because I don't want to wake up early and exercise, but the turnout was great and there was 200 people here. So the Cupid's Chase 5K race happens every February, and it's a part of a national race that raises money for Community Options, which helps provide housing and jobs for people with disabilities. And this event is a great cause and it's sponsored by some big names, companies like Honda City and Wegmans. And there is also some fun attire going on here at the event. Runners are wearing red if they're taken, or they're wearing white if they're single and ready to mingle. And it's a certified race with medals and trophies, but most people are here ready to run for this amazing cause. And I was able to speak with a runner before the race, and here's what she had to say.
This cause is super special. I think that anybody with disabilities deserves everything in life, and I think coming out and raising money and showing their cause is very special.
So the race began at 10, so it's pretty much over. Most of the people went through the finish line, but whether you're celebrating Valentine's Day with some flowers or with a 5K race, organizers say every step of this event helps support people with disabilities. Live at Onondaga Lake Park, I'm Zara Savanto, CitrusTV News. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks so much. Or you could celebrate with some basketball because Syracuse Men's Hoops is hosting SMU in the Dome today at 2. The Orange are fresh off a double OT win against Cal on Wednesday behind 27 points from Nate Kings.
SMU has won 2 straight and sits at number 8 in the ACC, while SU is tied for 10th. The Orange are 14-11 this season and 5-7 in conference play. Riley, do you have any hopes for today's game on how SU is going to do?
I mean, Syracuse really hasn't been performing up to the standards. We were talking about it earlier. We all thought it was going to be such a big year. It just hasn't so far, but they pulled out a real thriller, even with the power outage in the Dome. That was crazy.
That was wild. I was here. We were having Unpeeled at that time, and when we found out that all of the electricity was out in the Dome, that's shocking.
Yeah, well, the win was electrifying. Hopefully they can get another one today.
Very true.
The Everson Art Museum is hosting their Everson is for Lovers Valentine's celebration. There will be opportunities to explore the museum and participate in different activities. The event includes dance lessons, live entertainment, and Valentine's crafts. The event is from 5:30 to 8 p.m.
Well, chocolate is one of the most popular gifts for Valentine's Day, and one local chocolate shop has been getting ready for the big day for weeks.
That's right. Our Olivia Rodriguez spoke to Syracuse's own Willy Wonka to learn what it takes to fuel the sweetness behind Valentine's.
Do it.
All right.
You got this.
1, 2.
That's it.
Yay! Wait, that was so cool.
Step inside the chocolate factory, a place you can smell.
And that's one of the most common phrases we hear is, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here.
Before you can see. Tucked away in Armory Square, you'll find Sweet on Chocolate, home to Syracuse's own Willy Wonka, Adam Mazzani, who's preparing for a very different Super Bowl in February.
Then Valentine's Day is number 2. But that really all happens like in 1 week.
The week leading up to the Valentine's rush, Mazzani has been dedicated to bringing people the chocolate they know with a modern twist.
Our cases are full of all sorts of other things for the people who like nuts and coconut and Oreos, and we have creams that are kind of like sorbet on the inside. And it is just, we got a little bit of everything because everyone likes a little something different.
But what Adam prides himself on most isn't found in the back of the house. It's the smiling faces found out front.
They love coming here because they feel very warm when they come in. And I think it's warm in the sense of like we're very welcoming, we're very friendly, we remember the same people, we remember their chocolate order. I think it's the chocolate and the combination of the experience of coming in and interacting with us and knowing that they have like a safe third place to go to where they're also gonna get a sweet treat.
And for the chocolatier himself, bringing his vision to life has been nothing short of pure imagination.
I've never really felt like, oh, I gotta wake up and go to work today, this is gonna suck kind of thing. But this is definitely not the case. I'm actually rather excited to get up and come to work.
Because here at Sweet on Chocolate, what matters most isn't just the goodness that's on the outside, but the sweetness that's found within.
Reporting for Juice and Java, I'm Olivia Rodriguez.
Oh, well, thank you, Olivia. Well, this week, a new art exhibit has opened in the Art Rage Gallery.
Our Sofia DeStasso takes us inside to tell us the inspiration behind the work.
From tents to screens, this exhibit has it all.
We started this in 2024, so it's been a couple of years, but just to stand in the gallery space and see all of this feels very affirming.
Co-lead of the program, Evan Bod, has been here since the beginning and wants to
building a network of support for youth in our community who might not otherwise have access to the type of connections and resources.
For an SU grad student, she hopes the program helps teens have more confidence.
The thing is about that is first confidence. Then the next thing about the teen is about the hope. How we can give hope to people for their wishes.
Visions of Hope allows teens to share their stories through art as well as film.
It brings a lot of opportunity for them to explore their emotion, to explore what they want for the future.
For Bod, he also has learned alongside the teens.
An empowering experience, not just for the teens, but also for me as an artist, in seeing, first of all, just being inspired by all the works that the teens have created, and also seeing how something like this can come together and really make an impact in the community.
This program is more than filmmaking. It's about giving voices and stories a chance to be heard.
The future is not us. The future is based on the teens.
For Juice and Java, I'm Sofia DeStasso.
Thanks so much, Sophia. Well, Casanovia's Winterfest is taking place today after it was canceled last weekend. More than a dozen events, including dining and shopping opportunities, are happening. To celebrate the winter season, there will be a cocoa crawl and horse-drawn sleigh rides.
Organizers say there will be an ice sculpture on display for attendees to see, plus skiing and snowshoeing trails, which will be open all weekend after today's festivities. A map and full schedule is available on the Cazenovia website. I mean, snowshoeing? Have you ever done that before?
I've never been snowshoeing. And I remember when we had our day off because of snow, I saw people, there wasn't many people out. I had to go someplace for some reason. But
wrapped in my apartment.
I saw people cross-country skiing. They were walking around in the snow with their big skis on. I'd never seen it in person, but in Cazenovia, apparently you're going to be able to see it.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun, and I think that events like these are such a great way to turn that like winter blues that I feel a lot of people are feeling into something a little bit more positive, because this weather has been brutal.
And is it going to keep up? I don't know, but I'm sure Abby Tolchin knows. So what do you have with the weather?
Yeah, guys, I mean, it's pretty cold out here, but not too bad for a day in the middle of February. Right now it's 33 degrees, and you can see all the clouds behind me. It's a pretty cloudy day, and I was expecting a little bit of snow, but all I'm feeling in the air right now is just love. I'm feeling the love in the air, and I mean, it's not warm enough to melt the snow around me, so there's still some snow on the ground. It's a little windy. You can see my hair moving, but as we go into tonight, it's going to be we're expecting like 20% chance of snow. At around 9 p.m. it's going to be 27 degrees. So that temperature, it's not going to go down too much. So if you're going out, have any Valentine's Day plans, you might want to bring a jacket, but you're not going to be slipping and sliding. It's not going to be super slippery, but that's all I have for right now. Back to you guys in the warm inside.
All right, thank you, Abby. I'm glad we won't be slipping and sliding.
Very
I don't
true.
like that. Well, the Department of Homeland Security is the only division being impacted by a partial government shutdown. The shutdown began because Congress didn't act to fund the agency yesterday. However, all DHS workers will keep working without pay until the lapse ends.
DHS is the last federal agency without funding for the rest of the fiscal year, which run through September 30th. The most recent package only funded DHS until yesterday. The shorter deal was to give Congress time to make changes in the agency's ICE operations.
After this break, SU Acapella and University Union are in studio.
Plus, we'll tell you about their upcoming riff-off event.
Stay with us.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it.
You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Well, this weekend, University Union is holding an a cappella riff-off.
Joining us now in studio to talk about the event are Jordan Berta and Bridget Backer. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Want to get right into it. So can you tell us like what inspired this riff-off and what people can expect?
Yeah, so, you know, in the acapella community, we've always talked about like wanting to do a riff off. It's always been like, oh, we should do this at some point, but like it's never really happened. And you know, Jordan came up to me with the idea. We know each other through another club on Syracuse campus, and she came up with the idea being like, hey, would you guys collaborate with University Union to do a riff off? And I was like, we have to do this. So I'm really glad that it came together. But
yes, I mean, I can't take any credit for it. It was my co-director Sophia. She was like, we should do a riff off and we should get people on acapella to sing, and I knew Bridget, so it was like perfect person to ask.
Now, I mean, the only thing I really know about this is from the movie Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
Is this going to be like the movie?
Oh yeah, so instead of, I know in the first movie during Pitch Perfect 1, you have to go off of words, but in Pitch Perfect 2, you have to go off of like phrases. So in one instance, if one song says girl in it, and then the next phrase in going to the next song has the word girl in it, then it counts. So we're going off the Pitch Perfect 2 rules. It's gonna be kind of the same transition like that.
Got it. And if people wanted to go to this event, because obviously it sounds fantastic, and who doesn't love acapella, where can people go and find tickets?
Yeah, actually, you don't need any tickets. You just show up to
Wonderful.
Goldstein
Even
Auditorium
easier.
and Shine, 7 p.m. on Sunday tomorrow. And yeah, that's it.
And then after this riff-off, we have any scheduled events coming up on the calendar?
Well, the screening of Pitch Perfect is right after, but we should be seeing some new things coming up in the rest of February and March.
Yeah, for acapella, we do have Cozy Capella coming up on February 20th at 9 p.m. It's going to be in Goldstein Auditorium as well, so we're looking forward to having that.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much again, and excited to see this incredible event pay off. Well, coming up on Juice and Java, we'll break down how people are spending their money and what they're buying this Valentine's Day.
Plus, a look into how local businesses are handling the Valentine's Day rush. Don't touch that clicker.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Wait. Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where do cats go on vacation? New York.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Thanks for sticking with us.
Well, it's the Day of Love here in studio, and we are here with our entertainment correspondent, Kate Galante, to tell us the Valentine's Day ins and outs of 2026. Hey, Kate.
Yes, Bella, there's love in the air this Valentine's Day. How we celebrate love and what we spend on it is looking different in 2026. In the United States, consumer spending on Valentine's Day is reaching record highs, driven not just by couples, but by purchases for friends, family, and even pets. Retailers report more people buying for non-romantic relationships alongside traditional partners. Searching data shows increased interest in Galentine's gatherings, classroom exchanges, and small tokens of appreciation for close friends. Canva reports a 207% search interest, with roughly 1 in 4 consumers planning to celebrate Galentine's Day. Pet owners in particular are contributing to higher overall spending, with themed toys, treats, and accessories becoming a fast-growing category. Meanwhile, consumers are also spending more on experiences, including dinners, weekend trips, and shared activities. This is in addition to traditional gifts like flowers, chocolate, and jewelry. Surveys in several countries show that large, expensive gestures, like extravagant dinners or big bouquets, are increasingly viewed as outdated, with ordinary acts of love and time spent together gaining more value with many couples. Retailers and restaurants are responding accordingly. Instead of marketing only prefix dinners and premium gift packages, brands are offering customizable options, at-home celebration kits, and smaller, budget-friendly gift bundles. The emphasis is shifting from the bigger the better to the more thoughtful the better. Popular gifts in 2026 include Lego flower sets, mini crochet kits, and heart-shaped waffle makers, all gifts that can be used together in the comfort of your own home. Overall, Valentine's Day is becoming less about extravagance and more about emotional presence, a move toward everyday love over dramatic gestures. Time for me to go snack on some heart-shaped Reese's myself.
All right, I love that information, especially the expensive dinners. I agree, very outdated. Yes.
And nothing beats a Reese's anyway. I don't like the way you said Reese's, but that's okay.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. That's
it's
okay.
a classic, though.
Well, we'll be seeing a record with spending on this Valentine's Day.
That's right. Our Cora Mayor Costa spoke to a few local businesses about what they have been seeing. Let's take a look.
Love is in the air this Valentine's Day. And for many shoppers, that also means a last-minute dash to make sure Cupid delivers on time. St. Agnes Floral Shop employee Angie Grevy says the rush is definitely in full bloom.
Wow, there's so many orders to do. So that's definitely been one of the most interesting things about it. And obviously just drowning in roses has been quite the experience. So
And while florists are swimming in stems, some people are skipping the roses altogether for their sweet tooth instead. Just up the street, shopper Janessa Vadi decided to indulge in the festivities.
To treat myself, of course, you know, it's the weekend of love, and I'm just trying to show some love to myself and get some sweet treats.
The National Retail Federation predicts over $29 billion will be spent this Valentine's Day. That includes money spent on gifts, activities, and sweet treats like this chocolate-covered strawberry. Store owner of Sweet on Chocolate, Adam Mazzoni, says it's been the busiest week of the year for his shop.
I don't even know how many orders, hundreds of orders between yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This year, we're aiming to get through at least 2,500 strawberries.
From strawberries to wrap boxes, it's been a stream of sweet seekers walking through the door.
There's no one in here right now? Any customers? No. It's like the first, maybe second time all day we haven't had any customers in here.
But not for long. For Juice and Java in Syracuse, I'm Cora Mayer Costa.
All right, thanks, Cora. Well, when we come back, a look into Milan and the Winter Olympics.
You won't want to miss it.
Welcome back to the Esports Juice Box, where we break down this week's esports news into digestible sizes for you.
With the end of CSGO and the release of Counter-Strike 2...
Welcome back to the Esports Juice Box, where we break down this week's esports news into digestible sizes for your easy consumption.
Welcome to my house. Lately, not my happy place. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The parents were not themselves. My little brothers were morphing into small creatures. The walls were closing in. Clearly, a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. And there's a lot of that going around right now. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It might not get you out of the house, but it could help you find a little more breathing room.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Hard to believe it, but we are now entering the second week already of the Winter Olympics, meaning we're halfway to the finish line with the closing ceremony next Sunday.
That's right. NBC has a primetime lineup tonight with nearly 10 different events. And our Sydney Chan has the story from Milan.
Thanks, guys. I'm here in the heart of Milan, right in front of the iconic Duomo di Milano, as the city is ablaze with the energy that comes with the Winter Games. The 2026 Milano Cortina Winter Olympics is bringing together nearly 2,900 athletes, the most ever at a Winter Games, competing in 116 medal events across northern Italy. Over 90 countries will be represented, turning Milan into a worldwide meeting point between sports, history, and culture. But what fans see on TV isn't the entire story. NBC Sports is in the midst of delivering over 3,000 hours of coverage, including more than 2,500 streaming hours through Peacock. There are around 1,000 NBC staff members on the ground here in Italy, with even more working behind the scenes back in the United States, all to bring every race, routine, and medal moment to screens around the world. And in true Olympic fashion, sports meets pop culture as Snoop Dogg joins NBC's coverage, bringing his own personality, flair, and some of the best outfits I've ever seen. So from historic landmarks like this to the beautiful mountains and arenas across Milan, Livigno, Cortina, and other Italian cities, the Olympics are more than a competition. They're a global production on the biggest stage.
Wow.
All right. Heck of an assignment.
And
How
so
about that?
gorgeous. I'm jealous. I want to be in Italy. I want to be in Milan.
It's worldwide.
I know. We are. We are around the world. Have you been keeping up with the Olympics?
To be honest, I haven't.
Riley.
But I know you were watching it last night. You were
Yeah,
talking
I was
about
watching the figure skating. It is one of my favorites, figure skating and gymnastics in the summer. But the iconic Ilya, quad god, as he names himself, he fell in his routine, even though he was placed, I think, 97% chance to win gold, and he came in 8th. But he wasn't the only one who fell. I think it was a problem with the ice. A lot of those categories have been complaining about.
Well, do you watch these sports when it's not on the Olympics?
No.
Or okay.
No, I don't. Again, I'm not a sports fan, Riley. We know
Well,
this.
but you're an Olympics fan.
But Olympics,
All right.
yes,
There's
Olympics.
a difference. All right. Well, another sport that may be more popular, Syracuse men's basketball. Let's see, how's the traffic going to be, Abby, if we're going to the game later?
Yeah, I mean, looking at the I-81 right now this morning, traffic is flowing pretty smoothly. There's no major backups in either direction, just your typical weekend drivers making their way through Syracuse. But like you said, it's game day for Syracuse men's basketball. Tip-off is set for 2 p.m., so we're expecting traffic to start building up in a bit, especially near those University Hill and the Dome exits. So if you're heading to the game, plan ahead and leave early to give yourself plenty of time, and you'll be all set. But that's all I have for right now. When we come back, I'll have your 5-day forecast.
Rolling.
Sound is speeding.
Can you slow down that, please? This is 28-1.
28-1.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Looking at our 5-day forecast, starting out on Sunday, we're going into the 40s this week, which is super exciting. We're looking into a little bit of spring weather, I'm feeling. We've got 43 on Sunday tomorrow, and a little bit of sun we're seeing on Sunday and Monday, 42 on Monday, and then up into 43 again on Tuesday with some clouds again. And then on Wednesday, we're gonna get some freezing rain. It's gonna be 36 degrees, low of 29, and then going into the evening, we're gonna get a wintry mix, and then leading into Thursday, we're gonna see some snow. So we're gonna see a little bit of that winter weather again. But because it's Valentine's Day, I did have a Valentine's Day trivia for you guys. How many roses do you think is sold on Valentine's Day? I've got option 1, 150 million. I've got option 2, 5 million. Option 3, 250 million. Or 4, 1 billion roses.
Wow. This is like
one.
worldwide?
U.S.
Okay,
actually.
okay, that changes my number. Definitely more than 5 million. That's for sure. 5 million, we can just boot her off. But
I feel like I want to bank on 150 million.
I'm going 250
that's
million.
that's what I was thinking too.
And you guys are right, 250 million.
All right, so yes. Okay.
You were close, Kate. You were close. But a lot of roses are being sold today.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Well, from all of us at Juice and Java, we want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Day of Love has been a tradition dating back to the 5th century.
A fun fact, the iconic candy hearts were originally used as throat lozenges in medicine, but I mean, those aren't my favorite type of Valentine's candy personally.
Fun fact, Bella, yeah.
I know, fun fact. What kind of candy do you guys look for on Valentine's Day?
The Reese's.
The Reese's hearts. Thank you, thank you.
Hearts. I'm a Reese's girl through and through, but I like the hearts because they have the most peanut butter in them.
They're the best.
I like that.
You know.
The shapes are always better.
I'm a chocolate girl through and through. Any chocolate, I'm good. You've got my
dark
heart.
chocolate.
You've got dark chocolate. Any chocolate, you've got my heart.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's really wholesome, Abby. Riley.
So nice. I gotta go with the Reese's. The Reese's are where it's at.
Pick.
Oh, you left me hanging.
Oh, it's okay. I love a Hershey Kiss too, though. Those are good. The kisses,
Yes.
I feel like are
They're
very
like the perfect
Valentine's Day.
amount.
Yes, yes, very.
All right, so we're all going with Reese's.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right.
Hopefully they're not sold out in the store because I definitely need to go get some because my parents didn't send me any chocolate this year.
They're sold out because I bought them all. So.
That's true.
That's all the time we have for Juice and Java this morning. Check us out on. Go ahead.
Check us out online at CitrusTV.com and follow Citrus TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm Isabella Galan.
And I'm Riley Underwood. Have a great day, Syracuse. Happy Valentine's Day.